I'm on different time zones. A lot of my meetings and stuff be on different time zones. So if somebody need me to meet with them at 4 a.m., I'm going to be up at 4 a.m. Like, I know
the hustlers, bro.
This crazy.
It's only single mothers and hustlers at the time that we up at the time that we be up. Mama got a little help. She ain't getting up right then.
Facts.
But yeah, single mothers and hustlers at them hours, man. Couple Mexicans, maybe.
Yeah.
They getting ready to do what they gotta do.
They do be up.
They be up.
I respect them.
Yeah, on me.
Man, what? I be seeing them on the real estate sites, like the housing projects and stuff. These niggas bring their own microwaves with them, bro. They not stopping to go get some eat from around the corner. Nah, they bring their food with them and they heat it up and get right back to work.
And
bro.
they all work, they all ride together. We 10 of them in a little Honda Accord.
Had the music blasting, they in there.
I got da.
Hey, I'll fuck with it. Migo, hey. Them my niggas, bro.
Y'all tripping. See, now we're going to be on the meme. Mexicans going to be doing black people shit. Niggas
Man, what?
No. Ain't no culture bias, though.
So look, man, we back with another Elevated podcast where we're working our mind, working our conscience, and staying elevated way, way above the nonsense, man. Brother Harold, what's good, man?
What it do, brother? No, back with it, back at it. Pleasure to sit across this table from you, man. We got a very special guest. But I think I learned something else she do, bro, every time we meet each other. Like today we just found out Jay helps install security systems. Like, wait. But man, this sister has she manages artists, talent, was a basketball player too. Mm-hmm. She has her Love Lounge bartending business, which y'all gonna get to see me try on here on this show. What else? I feel like I'm missing so much. The electronics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hair extensions. You all let me do
that? You take over. Go ahead.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, J Love. You can find me on all platforms. I am J Love, so IAMJAILOVE. I specialize in a little bit of a lot. They come at jack of all trades. I'm the business guru. I have charging stations. So that means, like, let's say you go in the mall and you need to charge your phone. You can go to the little charging station and charge your phone. I have hair extensions. I just opened up my storefront on Jefferson Street in Nashville. I do business services, so anything, if anybody needs help with like resumes, business cards, financial advisory services, I'm now a financial advisor as well. So really just a little bit. If you need help with something, just come let me know and I'll point you in the right direction.
That's what's happening. No, for real. Congrats on the storefront too.
Thank you.
How do you keep up with all that?
My assistant.
That's what's
up. I have an assistant. Her name is Georgina.
Mm-hmm.
She's 50, and she helps me so much. Y'all don't think y'all understand. A lot of what I do is remote, so I can do it on my phone, on my laptop, whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to like my storefront and stuff like that, if I didn't have her, I'd be in world of trouble. But that's how I keep up with everything. My assistant, and then really just staying organized. Like, I'm really big on organization. I got details, like, lined up. Y'all just saw my calendar. Like, I open my calendar up. Like, it's just kind of just staying focused almost to be able to stay organized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to get better at that. I need me an assistant. What's her name?
Georgina.
I need me a Georgina.
I think we all need a Georgina. Keep us on track. Keep us on pace.
Yeah.
Easy to get distracted. What would you say your biggest distraction probably is?
My biggest distraction, let me see. Biggest distraction would probably have to be not being able to please everybody, because it's like I try so hard to make sure everybody gets what they need or where they are. But it's like it's just some people that's just going to pull away. So I would say probably that, because I really don't let a lot of stuff distract me. I don't drink hard alcohol. So it's like when I go out, I'm wine and champagne. I'm not getting too drunk. Y'all know I used to be on that Don Julio, Acafulio,
man,
all the time. But really just with that, really with just that, like with just putting down one bad thing, I was grateful enough to pick up another good habit. So I really don't say I get distracted, really. I only let my dude distract me. So it's just kind of like, No.
Oh.
No.
Man said they took her out the market quick.
No. I don't let that distract me. Because when he was busy, I was busy. So kind of just how it works.
Especially. I ain't gonna lie, I want to drink a little bit, so.
Yeah, please. I want you
Which
to
you want me to try first? The one with
try
more
that
strawberry?
one. So this one has more strawberry in it. That one doesn't.
Hey, you made these yourself,
Our
right?
guys don't shake them up. Y'all don't. Everybody just and drink it.
Could have popped
It looked well mixed.
I don't see no layers.
No.
Right. There was that Kool-Aid sugar at the bottom.
But yes, I make these every Friday. People will text me and request it. So I make them every Friday. I sell out every Friday. I normally make 100 of them, and I sell out every Friday.
That's what's happening. What's hitting on?
No, I like that. It's a little, like you said, I'm a guy, I don't like nothing real sweet.
Right, look, yeah.
I want to taste my drink.
Yeah.
I taste it a little bit. Mm-hmm. But I like it though.
So again, with the drinks too, I make them that way you don't taste the alcohol. But the only downfall is it sneak up on you.
I was just finna, I said that's one of them sneak juices.
Yeah, like
yeah.
they be sneaking up real bad.
3 ounces in there? Mm-hmm. Yeah. For 15?
Yeah, I sell one for 15 or two for 25.
He's gonna be gone.
I'll be drunk.
Yeah.
And on that phone.
Hey, what? Hey, what you doing?
So, and this one is strawberry too. It's just a little.
Just light, yeah. Okay. Call it strawberry light. I normally make like Kool-Aid and fruit juices too. Mm-hmm. I got a fruit juice if you want.
I would have took that.
You taste the difference?
Mm-hmm. This more my sweet.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
The strawberry light by Jailen.
Mobile bartending business. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, so that's kind of how I came up with that concept of making drinks. I have a mobile bartending business, so yeah.
That's hard. That's what's up. And I didn't even hear you hit on if you need life insurance. She do that too, because a lot of us need that.
Nah,
Yeah,
all
for
of
real.
us need that.
Facts.
This big old age, man.
Mm-hmm.
People think it's so much to start, and it's not. You just come and tell me, AJ, I want to pay $25, $30 a month. Let me show you what I can get you. But it's not just about just the life insurance. It's about just investing your money as well. A lot of people don't know how to invest their money. Mm-hmm. They're still stuck in the same spot. So that's kind of where I come in. And I'm like, hey, well, let's do this over here, then put this over there, and put this. It's like financial advisory work.
Oh, for real. And I feel like people don't think about death until it's too late. Mm-hmm. And it's like, it's inevitable. We all got to go sometime. So why not be prepared ahead of time? Make sure your family's straight. Mm-hmm. You don't leave that strain on them when you go on trying to figure out, they out there having fish fries and selling T-shirts and stuff. So, yeah. What
kind of made me get into it was when I lost, because Heather used to be my assistant. And I lost Heather last year, and we had to start her a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
And it kind of broke my heart, but we were able to get a lot of people to donate and bury her the proper way. But that was the reason that I got into the financial advisory field.
That's real. That's what's up. We appreciate you for doing that, bringing that knowledge to the culture, to the people, for real, because we need that for sure. Sorry to hear that too.
No, with doing so much, and I know you've been singing since I've met you, millionaire by 30.
Yeah.
And you probably on pace. I don't know your finances, but your ass is moving. But where does a girl with dreams that big feel like she belongs? Because you're from here. I know to a point you're going to probably start to feel like you've outgrown here. What do you feel like you're going to end up? Where do you want to be?
See, this is the thing. I was going to move to Houston. My current boyfriend just got traded, so he was in Houston. So we were going to move down there together, but it was just kind of one of them things. No,
keep the story
ex-current, Lord, I'm sorry, ex-current,
keep it,
whatever the case may be.
Keep your tails together.
We're
going to get to the bottom of it, y'all. Hey, elevated today.
Okay, anywho, Houston, I'm back and forth from Houston a lot. I started a couple of business ventures down there because the reason that I did stay was because his career was here. So I ended up staying here. But then I'm just seeing how Nashville is growing. And it's like, I want to be a part of it. It's like the old Nashville, I didn't want to be a part of. But this new Nashville that's coming with all the different business ventures and just, it's so many new things.
Man.
And it's like, shit, let me grow with this too. So that was the reason I decided to open up my my hair extension storefront. That way I can grow with the community because it's definitely growing. I do feel like I belong here. I don't know if I want to end up staying here, but as far as just being here now, as far as business-wise, I'm more connected here in Nashville. So, I don't know. It just depends. It really depends. But I'm still on my goal, though, millionaire by 30, for sure.
You just celebrated a birthday. Happy belated
Thank you.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Cancers rule the world.
So they say. What did your people kind of put together for you for your birthday?
It's going to be a funny story. So I was originally supposed to have a house party. Everybody know my game nights, my house parties, we go crazy. But my air ended up going out. So I've been waiting for them to come fix my air. They came and brought me like a little portable unit. So it's cool in parts of the house, but it's not just like how I want it. I wanted everybody to be comfortable. So we ended up renting out like a certain side of the bowling alley, and I just had all my people come out. And we just turned up at the bowling alley. We was lit. Y'all should have came. I don't know why y'all didn't come.
Because when you told us that the party was canceled initially, we both just kind of was like, get in some other shit.
Yeah.
And then when you hit me with what's called like, me and bro, I already come. So that's on there. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, shit, we ain't gonna make it.
Had the right week.
It's okay. The next year though, that's gonna be the one to come to. That's gonna be my 30.
Sure.
So
30.
30, we finna ball.
The house party for the 30th, this shit gonna sound like Club It.
No. I don't even know if I want it to be a house party though for my 30th. But I definitely have a theme already that I'm going for. Y'all gonna fuck with it.
I'll be there.
No,
I'm holding y'all to that.
we in the mix.
No, for sure.
I'm bopping through the club like how they walk through out in the wood.
Oh yeah. You crazy.
Oh, shit. That's my shit, too. No, Nashville is popping right now, too. Like, I'll be telling people, because there's a lot of people from here that's just like, they want to get away, and they don't really see the opportunities that are here. Mm-hmm. And so I'm glad you said that, because I see the opportunity, and I feel like, especially here, too, just being from a different town. I'm from Virginia. Yeah. So just being here, we kind of see from the outside in, like, you know what I'm saying, seeing the different opportunities that's here. And it's a lot going on. I ain't gonna lie to you. And if you really pay attention to, like, because I've been around a lot of real estate guys, and they talk about development and just everything that they bring into the city. And Nashville is,
everywhere
in the next
you look,
5-10
they
years,
got new apartments, everything. It's crazy.
Man, it's crazy.
Have y'all been down Trinity Lane lately?
Yes. I used to stay off of Trinity Lane, and I went over there to visit my
Clarksville Highway,
aunt.
they expanded. It's crazy.
Yeah. I'm looking, I'm like, what this?
Oh, yeah. It's
Like a whole different part of town.
for real.
Y'all got a coffee shop? I said, oh, yeah,
Not for
it's changing around here,
Everything
for real.
changing, man.
Yeah.
It's beautiful to be a part of it too, though. I don't think that. I know that I wouldn't be in the positions that I am if it wasn't for me coming to Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most definitely.
The network developed here, that I developed here, the businesses that I've started and grown here. Shit, this platform starting here. One of the first clips that we had that went viral was talking about things to do in Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, so definitely grateful for the city, and giving birth to us. And I ain't gonna say give birth literally, but it gave birth to our businesses, our platforms, our voice, in a sense. So definitely grateful to the city.
Yeah. I had to do a lot with this city. I just finished up. Last year was my final run for Miss Bikini Tennessee. So I was reigning queen for 3 years. Yeah, I was reigning queen for 3 years, and I finally decided to not run again because I was just a little tired. Like, it's cool to, do things for the city and the community and stuff like that, but it starts to get draining as well when you're trying to do other business ventures. So shout out to the new Miss Bikini Tennessee, whoever that will be this year. I'm super excited to see who that will be. And I would like to tell you to don't let nobody try to distract you from your mission. Let me say that, because you will have people that will try to come in and see what you got going on and then try to pull the rug right out from under your feet. So stay focused and stay the course.
Now, when you say tired, do you mean tired like burnt out, or tired you just feel like it was time for you to pivot?
I think it was just time for me to pivot. Yeah, I was getting a little, it was a lot. It was a lot.
And I feel like that's a difficult, when you come to that point in life, it's difficult because I feel like I'm there right now. And it's like I've been doing media work for so long, and I'm used to being on that side of the camera. And I've always wished I can be a lot further, and I know I can be, but at the same time, being on this side of the camera is opening up a lot more opportunities for me, and I see where this can take me. And so it's like I'm doing both, but at the same time, I still need a little extra time, and I'm ready to jump into something new. Like, it's exciting. Like, I feel like it's, you know, when you start something new, it's just like doing something all over again and learning the ins and outs and everything you could do with the opportunity. So I just got that excitement right now. So
let's run, gang.
Nah, for real. Nah, for
let's
real.
run, man.
Yeah.
Let's run. That's dope, bro. Like, but when you know it's time to dissolve, you have to dissolve.
You have to.
Because if you don't, then you're staying just because you've been there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's business. Like, that's also relationships.
Yeah.
Like, when it's time to, when you know I ain't willing to do nothing more, and that, you know what I mean? Like, it just is what it is. I'm cool where I'm at, or some shit like that. Like, I'm just here. It's time to pivot, dog.
Yeah.
I agree.
And I feel like it's difficult too, just as far as me, because I'm a loyal ass person. So it's like the people I work with and the people that I'm doing work for, it's like I want to stick in and help them build their vision, but at the same time, it's time for me to build mine as well. So it's like it's difficult to pull away, but at the same time, it's like, fuck it, let's get it. Like, let's just jump out there.
You can't, though. You reading a book, and if you ain't got to it, you're going to get to it. But there's a part in there that talk about before you pivot, you have to make that you're dissolved of basically what you're pivoting from. You can't leave no baggage. You can't leave no relationship in turmoil. You can't, like, because otherwise, as you move forward, you still gonna hold something like, damn, like, let me get here so I can still reach back and do X.
Yeah.
But if you dissolve yourself of it the right way, all right, cool. All right, y'all, look, I'm letting y'all know I'm about to pivot. I gotta do some shit for me, but I'm gonna help find people to fill this void for you. They might not be me. I don't feel like that me, but I feel like they're good.
Yeah.
I feel like it could be beneficial to your project. But you gotta move forward, bro, like with a clear conscience. Like, you have to dissolve it the right way. The reason why, like, I don't have a lot of, like, bad exes either. Like, people who just, like, hate me. Like, before, like, all right, I hear you. You mad, I'm mad. But before we go this separate way, like, we have to find the middle ground. Like, because, like, my conscience just ain't gonna let me just, like, move forward knowing that, like, even just a person I had love for or I had a lot of business with, you know, has that type of feel toward me. It's just not, I see what happened. I mean, so you got to dissolve it the right way.
I
No,
agree.
you're right. That's how it was when I came back from Atlanta. Like, I had to let them know, like, hey, I'm finna be moving back to the city, but I'll help, like, train up the next person in line and get them on point, get them on my assets and everything that I've been using to make this look the certain way that it is. And you know what I'm saying? So y'all can keep that going. So, yeah, that is important, bro. I'm glad you hit on that.
Got to.
Folks be out here burning bridges and then wonder why.
And then wondering why do you don't fuck with them?
Hey, what?
I swear. It'd be
Straight
like that.
up. For real.
And then sometimes, too, we outgrow people.
Yeah.
And I think that when we outgrow people, some people get mad, like, or try to make up lies, or just that's just self-glazed to me. But it's just kind of one of them things where you just got to kind of keep rolling with the punches, because they're going to talk about you whether you're doing good or you're doing bad. So I'm going to run this M up while you sitting over there talking shit and in the same place you at. So it's kind of one of them things where, fuck that shit. Ain't nobody going to pay these bills but me. Ain't nobody going to, like, it's like, what does that person do? Like, some people be so worried about how somebody feel about them when it's just like, fuck how they feel.
Fuck them.
No, for real.
Fuck them. Like, you ain't gotta, man, fuck all that. Somebody
People
come.
pleasing dead, bro.
Yeah.
As you grow, people pleasing don't even cross your mind, dog. Like, cause for real, I was doing everything I could to help y'all. Y'all folded on me. Either folded, talk shit, you know what I mean, walked away. Like, I turned and go do my own thing. You don't even mention my name. So like, was it love? Like, was you using me? Like, was it? Like, what the fuck was it? Like, so man, do your own thing, bro. Like, you gotta. I ain't saying be selfish, but
you gotta be selfish.
But you gotta be selfish. Yeah, you feel me? Like that. What I'm saying is basically consider people.
Yeah.
But choose you. Feel me? And even in choosing you, like me considering you and me deciding to fuck with you is still me deciding that this is good for me.
Yeah.
Feel me? So I'm still choosing myself at the end of the day.
Y'all want to know something?
What's up?
I had these friends, and I gave them goals, like deadlines, because I just feel like in order for me to move to the next level, the people I hang around got to be able to elevate with me as well. Like Elevator Podcast. That's cute. So I gave my friends, 2 of them exactly. I gave them, and you can ask them still to this day, and they'll tell you. I gave them a deadline. I gave them to the beginning of the year. All right, we need to have this going. Let's try to have your LLC. Let's start somewhere. And they thought I was playing. Come the first, I'm like, y'all got y'all stuff lined up. You have 4 months to do this. 4 months. Y'all think they had their shit going?
LLC take a couple hours.
They take not even
I'm saying that's if you don't know.
That's if you don't know anything. But when you have a friend like me though, I told you exactly what to do, where to get your stuff from, all you gotta do is do it. And that's why I started to charge for what's the word I'm looking for? Consultations and stuff like that, because people will waste my time. Like, Jay, I see what you're doing, blah, blah. Can you show me? Yeah, I'll show you. I used to do it for free. But it's just like y'all taking my time and not doing nothing with it. So now I'm finna start charging. Though that's the reason I charge for meetings and stuff like that now, because it's like I'm giving you the sauce to do what you need to do and you not using it. So you got to pay for it. Yeah, you wasting my time. Right. So yeah, they didn't have their goals set up and into place. So that new year, you can't get in contact with me. Simple. Some people would be like, that's so bad. No, that's just, I set a certain standard for my friends. I don't want to be the only one in the group with money. That's boring as hell, because then I got to pay for everything. That's just not happening. So it's just kind of one of them things where I like to surround myself. That's why my friend group is 35 and up, and I'm only 29. So it's just kind of like I look up to certain women who are where I am. All the women I hang around now make 500, 600, 700,000 a year. So it's just like I'm gonna learn from y'all, because these bitches ain't doing what I need them to do. So I had to kind of readjust my circle to get where I want to go. And most people don't understand that you got to reevaluate some things to be able to elevate to the next level.
Everybody can't make it.
Yeah.
Everybody can't make it. It's similar to, I ain't going to say similar to, but with the gym thing, right? I ain't going to say everybody know, but a lot of people know we just upgraded to a 6,500 square foot space.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Tried to do this, though, in 2019 and 2020. And do it with people that I knew at the time, like people I had relationships with for a long time. I'm like, all right, you do this part, you do this part, you do this part. Niggas just stop answering the phone one day. I'm talking about niggas I've had relationships with for probably as long as I've been in Nashville. Stop answering the phone, wouldn't respond to a text message, nothing. Just like nothing. I'm like, all right. 4 years later. It took its time, bro. I opened one a year ago, but small space. Like, it's like I had to go basically recreate my network, though. Mm-hmm. I got around. I had some friends, some Middle Eastern friends who had commercial properties, and I networked with them and helped me get into my first space. You feel me? Just off the relationship. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like, even the space I'm in now, it's off the network and getting around people who are like-minded. You feel me? So everybody can't make it. Like, if I'd have still been waiting on them people, bro, I still would have never had shit when it comes to gym space. I'd still just be a personal trainer. Doing apartment gyms and shit like that. So, get it, bro. Sometimes everybody can't fucking make it.
Yeah. And you gotta stay down till you come up. People don't understand that. People would just be trying to hop on a wagon when they see it up. It's like, you ain't see the blood, sweat, and tears that I put into this.
No, they saw it. They ain't want no part of it.
But did they see it, though?
Man, if you think a nigga ain't watching you who probably need something from you or want something from you, you crazy.
But what if you just fall off the face of the earth and you don't, when you come back, it's like brand new you?
Yeah, if you just disappear and get in go mode, then that's different. Feel me?
Even showing stuff on social media though, you still don't get the full.
You don't get the full
of
shit.
what you really, bruh. Your ass, bruh.
That's what I be trying to capture though.
You be showing, bruh, but you still don't show.
Like, that's just a little bit.
I see you walking
real.
in like, bro, I'm finna put some shades on, bro. I'm tired. I just got off work 30 minutes ago, bro. Came straight here, like, nigga, let's get it though.
Yeah. But that's what it takes though to be great. Like, that's what it takes.
That's what it takes, man. Them sacrifices, long nights, them early mornings, them doing it by yourself, you being frustrated, and you being mad at the people around you for not being willing to go with you. Mm-hmm. That's what the fuck it take, though. Oh God, that's what it take, man.
Come on, Deacon.
I ain't even intend for that. I don't think none of us intended for this conversation to go there, but like when all three of us are entrepreneurs. I mean, and we're essentially like, I refer to entrepreneurs as campers or people who live off the wildlife, because you only eat what you kill in this game. Feel me? If you don't go get that money, your ass is gonna be starving or asking somebody for money. Mm-hmm. Feel me? And you've been living off yourself for a while. Even the bartending and stuff like that, you might work in the bar or something like that. But at the end of the day, it's off your own merit. You know what I mean? You photography, videography, media, like. Nigga, if you don't go get a contract or a client, then what Charles to be saying? Interview over. You know what I mean? Money gone.
It's gone.
Money gone.
Not for real.
For real. That shit. Eat what you kill, bro. Got to like, and I don't see Jay all the time. Like, but I pop up in the morning. I'm up at 4. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
What do you have to do? 9 times out of 10, no. I'm on different time zones. A lot of my meetings and stuff be on different time zones. So if somebody need me to meet with them at 4 a.m., I'm gonna be up at 4 a.m. Like. Yeah. I know
the hustlers, bro.
This crazy.
It's only single mothers and hustlers at the time that we up at the time that we be up, bro. You know what I mean? Mama got a little help. She ain't getting up right then.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But yeah, single mothers and hustlers at them hours, man. Couple Mexicans, maybe.
Yeah.
They getting ready to do what they gotta do.
They do be up.
They be up.
I respect them.
Yeah.
You know me.
Man, what? I be seeing them on the real estate sites, like the housing projects and stuff. These niggas bring their own microwaves with them, bro. They not stopping to go get some eat from around the corner. Nah, they bring their food with them and they heat it up and get right back to work.
And
bro.
they all work, they all ride together. We 10 of them in a little Honda Accord.
Had the music blasting, they in there.
I get it.
Hey, I'll fuck with it. Migo, hey. Them my niggas, bro.
Y'all tripping. See, now we're going to be on the meme. Mexicans going to be doing black people shit. Niggas
Man, what?
No. Ain't no culture bias, though. Nah, for real, but no, I be hustling, man. I admire a hustler.
Hell yeah, bro.
So, what's next, Jay? Let's just start there.
What's next?
For Jay.
Honestly, I'm just getting all of my business in order. It's like now that I've picked up so much, now I just have to redo my life calendar and just make sure that I make time, for family, for friends, and stuff like that, because that stuff still matters when you're busy. So just really just trying to organize everything now and get everything on the time frame. So that's really it. Like with everything new I just started with the whole financial advisory stuff. Now that's the one that's been kicking my ass a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. My meetings are crazy. Like literally every hour I'm in a meeting. So now I'm just trying to figure out what certain time am I gonna put aside for my family and my friends, because I feel like that those relationships are important, because when you get to the top, you don't want to be lonely. So I feel like you gotta cherish those relationships of people that want to be in your life. Not the fake ass friends, not the people that just want to be around just because of who you know, who you going with. It's just like, I'm tired of that. So it's just kind of like the people that was there on my birthday, exclude y'all because I know y'all wanted to be there, whatever. Those are the people that I'm focusing my time and my energy. Yeah, quotation. Those are the people that I'm focusing my time and my energy around. But yeah, that's what's next.
I was just gonna ask, cause off subject, but on subject. How long have you been single? Because are you kind of subtly mentioning, like, are you bringing relationship into when you say making time?
And take you a drink.
Because, like you said, I'm being. You said you don't want to do all this and be lonely.
Right.
Because family and friends ain't gonna hold your ass
Right.
after a long day.
Right.
Feel me? Or after one of your clients then shit the bed, like not literally, but they done fucked everything up.
Mm-hmm.
So, how does that go? Like, you ain't making no time for that.
Okay, well, gosh, you always be trying to dig in deep.
What she said.
So
Yes.
oh my god. Okay.
Learn to drink.
Love lounge.
Okay. So, I've been single going on what is it? Going on 4 months? Single going on 4 months.
That's fresh. Really.
I just been kind of just taking my time with things. If a man doesn't pour into me physically, emotionally, spiritually, or financially, I just kind of like, I feel like we need those 4 pillars as a woman to be able to do the things, especially as an alpha woman, to be able to do the things that we need to do. We don't need somebody that's going to yell at us for, okay, let me just give y'all an example. One day, y'all, I was setting up my shop. Y'all know when that inventory come in, it's dead zone. Like, I'm trying to make sure everything add up. I'm trying to make sure all the inventory here, like, it's a lot to deal with, especially when, you got over 100 pieces of inventory. You like, fuck. Like, either come help me or just be my piece. Like, I don't need you, like, if I don't answer the phone, I don't need you, like, why the fuck you ain't answering the phone? What, you just, come see what I'm doing. You got my location. I just feel like a guy needs to be able to make it easier for a woman that has a lot going on if he wants peace as well. How does he want peace and he's causing chaos? That don't work. It don't work out. So it's like, if you're not bringing me peace and understanding that I'm just as busy as you are, then it's just like, it's not going to work. Because a lot of guys feel that, well, certain guys, and I'm only speaking from my experience, like, I've dealt with a person that they used to their woman not working. They used to their woman just being at home 24/7. That's not me. So when you see me out, or you look at my location and I'm at the salon or wherever the case may be, understand that I'm working. It ain't no funny business. And even if you do want to pull up, pull up. Like, it ain't one of them things where...
Is that something you deal with, like, often, though? Like, with niggas?
Well, it's just kind of one of them things that's where, like, I know a lot of guys. So that's not even just knowing a lot of guys just from business. That, too. But I know a lot of guys just because I'm an athlete. Like, I played with boys my whole high school career. Like, hey, you with the boys. Like, I know a lot of guys. So I can't deal with an insecure man because I don't make him feel insecure when I know that he has to deal with women. Or
Can I ask you a question?
What?
So, it sounds like basically niggas be tripping when they don't know what you doing or going missing. So to say. But I'm saying, like, to help these guys, I ain't saying me. All right, but to help provide them with some sense of security, if you know that that's kind of how men are, or the men that you're kind of dealing with are, like, hey, babe, I'm about to dive into this inventory. I'm probably about to be busy for the next couple of hours. Like, I hit you when I'm done.
I do that. And then what's a FaceTime? All you gotta do is FaceTime me. If I don't answer the phone, if I don't answer your phone, let's say I do answer your phone call.
That's still a trip if you do that.
Let's say if I do answer your phone, cause some people be answering the phone and the side piece be right there. Y'all know how the game goes sometimes. That's just how it be. But what's a FaceTime? If you feel like I'm doing something that I ain't supposed to, but I answered your phone call, click that face. I'm FaceTiming. Anytime I call my dude, I'm FaceTiming. Because what you doing? Like, I'm gonna see your face. Like, I feel I'm very, like, clingy when it comes to my dude. Like, when I'm with him, I'm with him. But if I'm at work, I'm at work. And that's just kind of how it is. Like, when he at work, I don't bother him. He got all these plays to remember. Like, I don't fuck with him because I know what he doing. But it's just like, I trust you, though, with everything that you got going on. And then being in that athlete world, I trust you. So I need you to trust me. I tell you what I'm finna do. I text you, hey, I'm about to be doing inventory. If you need me, just call me. But if you don't take the initiative to even call me but want to start an argument with me, I got an issue with that. It's not gonna work. Now you messing up my peace.
What are you tripping for though? If he don't call, I'm confused.
And I said the same thing, and that's why, because it's like now I feel like you're making it harder on the situation, because all you have to do is pick up the phone and call me. One time, y'all, this is a different one. This is a different one. Look, one time I'm out to eat with me and my homegirls. We at a rooftop. But he look at my location. He see that it's at a hotel. Y'all know all the popping rooftops is at the hotels.
Of course.
So he don't even try to call me. What the fuck you doing at a hotel? I told you I was coming to eat with my friends. Like, you knew this. So he like, nah, not in no fucking hotel. You don't want me at Minerva. You don't want me at Vibes. You don't want me at Link. But then when I go to the 5 stars, it's a problem still because it's at a hotel. All you got to do is FaceTime me. Who you with? Let me see your girls. Like, it's just different.
That sound like a lot.
It's a lot. It's really like, because you want to know. You want to know why?
Yeah.
Because a guilty conscience. Because he used to do that or was doing that, and now that he feels like since he got a girl now and he's not doing it anymore, his girl gonna do it. Like, he finna get his karma out of his girl. That's how most guys think. Like, that's how they think, y'all. A guy that does wrong so much, and then when they finally do right, it takes a toll on them when they have a woman that they feel that, you know, potentially may be their wife. Like, I was almost proposed to. That's why I had to take a step back, because that's not how I wanted to be in my relationship. You don't want me to work. You don't want me to do this, which that's understandable. But I've been a hustler. I was a hustler when you met me. You met me hustling. So it's just kind of like, why would you think I would stop hustling when I met you? You just adding value to what I'm doing, but I'm not going to stop what I'm doing, because you can be gone tomorrow. I still got to make, these bills don't stop, period. Whether you paying them or not, they don't stop. So it's kind of how I feel.
So how do you even make time for a relationship? Because it seems like, you know, two hustlers, they're going to be hustling.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So where does the relationship even come in at? Like, how do you even make time for that? Because it sounds like it's just a lot of conversation.
I make time, like, how do I say this? With just my relationships, all my relationships have been like long relationships. They haven't been like, 6 months, 4 months. They've been like years. And most of the time, when it's years like that, I'm living with them. Or they live, whatever the case may be. So, or we got 2 houses, we back and forth, but we were always together. We ended our night together. When you come home at 6 o'clock and we both at home, we leaving all our work problems at the door. Like, at the end of the night, like, no bullshit. Every night we in the shower together, like, we releasing, like, that's our us time.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like, you just make time for that once you and your partner find a balance. Because let's say I date somebody and he busy as hell, just like I'm busy as hell. Well, we know we gonna end our night together, but when we end our night together, that's us. That's our time. So you just gotta kind of get into the flow of you and that person. Y'all just have to figure out y'all time. Still go on dates. Still act like you just met her. Like, still give her or him butterflies. That doesn't stop how you feel about a person. You just have to make that time, because, like I said, you make time for what you want to make time for.
Thanks.
I think that a large part of that gets lost is when you get home to turn that shit off. Because you know, like I know, that when we get home, shit, sometimes I ain't finish all my goddamn tasks for the day. I ain't message everybody I needed to message. So when I get home, I'm still in the laptop, iPad, on my phone, sitting and shit for 2-3 more hours. You feel me? By the time I look up, it's 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Feel me? So I think the biggest part of that is really finding a way to disconnect. Like, okay, this shit tomorrow we still gonna have tasks that need to get done. Okay, let's just set that shit aside. If we serious about this and each other, then right. But I think a lot of times we don't. I know I always don't.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Because I'm thinking about being a provider while also still being able to chase my dreams. Like, my dreams ain't paid all the way off yet, but I still gotta be a man in the short term and take care of what the fuck I gotta do. So if I gotta go pull 40 here to 9 to 5 and chase here and spend 30, 40 like hours, so it becomes consuming.
Yeah.
Like, for real. And I'm pretty sure it's the same. Like, for you, it don't just stop with me because I'm a man and I'm hustling. Like, any hustler, I'm pretty sure deals with the same shit.
Yeah.
Like, as far as, like, I'm saying real hustle, because a lot of motherfuckers think they be hustling, but y'all be tired too much to be hustling.
Okay.
And y'all let tired stop you from hustling. A hustler going regardless. So,
I think too, it's about like finding that person that helps you. Like, for example, and I can just speak on my experiences. Like, when I was dating my ex-boyfriend, it's like game days, he ain't got to worry about what he went, even at practice. If the man at practice, you go focus on practice. If I know it's some stuff that you need to get done, and you like, baby, don't remind me to go get my vitamins. Remind me to go da-da-da-da. I'm just going to go do it. Because it's just kind of one of them things as to where, like, I try to make my partner life easier. That way, all you got to do is worry about what you doing. You ain't got to worry about this house. You ain't got to worry about your food being cooked. You ain't got to worry about your clothes. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Like, game days, I'm making sure I'm Breakfast Club. At 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm up every game day, 7 o'clock in the morning. Whole family in town. I'm cooking breakfast for everybody. Boom. He leaving. I'm making sure the whole family's straight. That way, you don't have to worry about nothing. Like, I'm the one that takes that baggage off of you. So if I take that baggage off of you, I need you to take that baggage off of me too. So we got to pour into each other. And if people are not pouring into each other, it's not going to work. Because how you expect him to make your life easier and you're not making his life easier? It's a two-way street.
I see why you was finna get proposed to.
I think that, nah, for real, I think that in a lot of people's situations, though, it's like a lot of women, think that they just are owed that courtship for that man to show up just because he likes you.
Mm-hmm.
There's no value or no reciprocity with who you are to him.
Mm-hmm.
I think that entitlement is damaging relationships in our community. Like, why do you feel like I'm supposed to do all of that and you don't feel like you have to do shit?
Have to do nothing. Yeah.
Nah, bro. Like, it don't work like that. And I think that lack of reciprocity in the relationship damages them. I also think that women who not dating a millionaire, you feel me, like, have a problem showing up in their capacity for what they consider a regular dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if he ain't bringing 6, 7, 9 figures home, like, I ain't gonna do all this shit for you, nigga. I'm still working. I'm still, like, you feel me? So it's a lot of pushback. And I get that in a relationship, man, I don't care what these men say. Your finances has a lot to do with your value to the dating market. Men want to be solely considered off of who they are now, and I'm sorry, my brother, just don't work like that. Like, but that woman still has to consider who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want you to love me just for me. Yeah, love me for me, but I understand that she could love somebody else for them who can also help take her out of survival mode.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think she's going to go?
I agree. I absolutely agree with that.
So your value in the market is still, like, your finances still has weight to the dating market. Just like with women, especially, like, as they become 25, 27 and up, like, who you are to that man starts to have value. Like, it starts to have weight, you know what I mean, in the dating market. Like, you ain't just getting off on the fact that you 22 and cute and thick no more. Like,
to some men you are. To men that just want to fuck you.
Yeah. But they ain't valuing shit.
Exactly.
That's why I say, like, had a conversation the other day. We was talking about it. She was like, well, it was the BBL conversation. Now I hate that conversation. But it's like, because women swear that, one, they're not getting it for men, and they're getting it for themselves. Okay. Fair statement, whatever. All right. And then, all right, whatever. And then also, a lot of women think that is what men want. And I'm like, no, a man will double tap that on the gram. He will even double tap that in person and fuck. Like, but most of the time, you still gonna be on the market.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Feel me? Yep. You feel me? Like that ain't getting you what you think is getting you. And I promise I know more men that don't like that shit and won't marry it than men who will. Like, and it's a few brothers who don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. Like, I particularly don't give a fuck either. Like, I ain't finna dissect it, but if you look like an ant, I'm not fucking with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
I think sometimes, and I say this all the time, I feel like people should date within their tax bracket. And I say that because
I disagree.
Guys, I'm going to tell you why. I say this because you may see a girl. Let's say you see a girl on Instagram. When you saw that girl and you look at her Instagram, you see she got the bags. You see she got the cars. You see she got her business and shit going. You see she got all this shit going. But it's like when you approach her, you don't approach her with how you see her. You approach her on a different level, which sometimes you have to, when you see a certain type of caliber of woman, you got to approach them different. That's like if I see a man, okay, for example.
Give me an example.
Yeah, so I'm going to tell you a prime example. This happened last week, actually. I was at one of the rooftops. I think I was at the Four Seasons, I think. I was at one of the rooftops. And this guy walked up to me, and he was like, hey, I seen you from social media. And I was like, yeah, my name is J Love. He was like, oh, yeah. He was like, yeah, I follow you on social media. He's like, can you follow me back? So I pull up his Instagram. I'm like, yeah, I'll follow you back. So I followed him back. Just by his appearance, like pants sagging, like I look head to toe. I feel like you are a representation of you. Like pants sagging, like holes like in the bottom of his shirt, like shoes was all like dingy and shit like that. It's like if you know me, you know I wouldn't go for somebody of that caliber, if that makes sense. Like, it's a certain type of way to approach me. Now, if you cleaned yourself up a little bit and came to me, like, more well put together, clean clothes, clean shoes, nice haircut, like, I believe that a person, how you see a person is how they really are. Like, if a person walk up to you and they face all, like, I understand, don't get me wrong, you might miss a haircut. That's cool. But if I see that that's constantly how you are, like, and that's okay. Sometimes, females miss hair appointments. Like, it be like that. But don't try to approach me and then get mad when I be like, no, I'm okay. It's not a no. It's not a this, that, but it's a no, I'm okay. Like, I'm good. Like, we can be friends. But then you get mad at me because I didn't pick you. Like, I feel like that has a lot to do with, like, doing your research on a person. You just got to do your research on a person before you.
Let me just do a little PSA podcast.
Oh, he don't push the mic up.
You're so mad.
When she says no, bro, like, you are a coward and a hoe.
Hey, bitch, I ain't want you anyway. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Damn.
Buckethead,
Like, for real, like, you a hoe. Like, what would make you do that? I never understood niggas like that. Damn, bitch.
Like you get mad at me.
What the fuck? Like, I agree with you. Presentation is a lot. It's
important.
Like, you wouldn't. Nah, sometimes I just ain't gonna step if I ain't on my shit. Feel me when you see, but I do feel like a man I ain't gonna say smash, but a man like pick up a shorty at Home Depot with her hair in a messy bun with some foots on. I mean, I just think that, and I also think that a man ain't necessarily always thinking, let me date in my tax bracket. A man is thinking like, let me date somebody who I know gonna fuck with me and gonna make this shit easier for me. Like, for real, because if you in the upper tax bracket, I don't need your fucking money. Like, that's not what I need from you. I can pay for all this shit. I don't need your money. I promise that's not what I need. All right, what I need for you though is for you to show up.
Right.
You feel me? So I think that's a female trait, and I think that's a female standard to where, like, date your tax bracket. A rich women ain't reaching back to help, or as y'all say, save a man who's not necessarily where they are. Even if the nigga may make a little less, he gotta have some money. He might not make exactly what you make, but if you making $250, that nigga need to be making $195.
Yeah, it just depends.
It needs to be complimentary to y'all lifestyle, whereas with men, we don't necessarily think that, like, if she doing shit right,
but it's like if she
80 hours, like, baby, I got it.
If you see, but what I meant by that is, like, if you see that this is, and don't get me wrong, some females do be faking the funk. They got the fake bags, they got the fake, and that's understandable. But, and FYI, my shit's not fake. Whatever camera I need to look into, my shit ain't fake. But it's just kind of one of them things where if you see that she is always doing the finer things, and I'm only speaking for women of my caliber and up that I've seen. I'm not speaking for nobody else. If you see that this woman is already doing these certain things, like she stay going out of town, she stay doing it, she's funding it herself, you can't come into her life and expect for her to stop all that just because you can't go. But it's certain guys out here that do. That's what I meant by, like, dating in your tax bracket and shit like that. Like, if you see that she...
I think that's...
Well, I just say tax bracket because it's just like I just say tax bracket because it's like a money thing. Because it is, because people be like, money don't buy happiness. You can't tell me no shit like that because if I ain't got no money, I'm gonna be mad as hell because I can't do shit. You need money to eat. You need money to drive your car. You need money to you need money. Money does bring happiness. I don't give a fuck what nobody say because you need this shit, and especially with the way the economy is expanding, you need money. And if you don't have no money, and I'm speaking for one of my old situations, I was dating a guy that didn't have the bread. And it was like every time I came home, he see me, I'm pulling out a bankroll. This is when I used to be a bottle girl. I'm coming home with 2-3 bands, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't make nothing that day. So it's like, I can't even come to you and be like, baby, guess how my day went today? Because you're going to be looking at me like, bitch, so? Like, because he really did look at me like that. And it was just kind of like, damn, like I can't even come to you and, show you my success without you being upset because you don't have it like I got it. And that brings problems, that brings insecurities. And I'm just speaking from my experience. It brings a lot of bullshit. So I don't want to deal with nobody who don't make at least what I make or more than me.
I feel like that's an insecurity thing too.
Very.
Like you were saying, because I'm gonna turn you up. You come to the door, just made 2-3 bands. What? Matter of fact, if I ain't made none of the day, I ain't finna be at the crib. No way. I need to be out there trying to make something happen, like for real. So
I think that's definitely a security thing, man.
But men like to be secure though.
To tell you where you can't go, like unless it's like it's some shit. No, if it gets shot up, hey, I don't think you should go over there.
Yeah.
Who gonna make sure you good?
Yeah.
It's more of a safety concern. Like, but a nigga just saying like I don't want you going there. Why you don't want me going there? And they give you every excuse, but because it's other niggas there. Like, no, nigga, you don't want me out around other niggas.
That's exactly what it is.
You feel me? Like, I think that's a security thing. I think as long as a nigga is aligned with his purpose, I mean, he know who he is. Like, even without the bread, like, I knew I was one of them ones before the money came.
come on now.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, and I ain't gonna say I ever just been like flat broke because I always had support. Even when I wasn't working to get the bread, like at the time, like, even from being a college kid, you feel me? Like, I still had a way. Like, but the bread don't make you, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it definitely helps you.
Most of it.
For sure.
It adds value to you in the dating market. It adds value to you, I mean, with success in your family, I mean, and up in your status as a whole, but it don't make you.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you still, like, it's niggas with money who still get their ass turned down. You know what I mean? Because you just lying with all that design on.
It does add security, though. It do add security.
Security, and it adds a false sense of confidence to some niggas.
Yeah, it do.
Man, and ego. Like, you ain't never been like that. Why when you start getting some money, you start acting like that?
Yeah.
Like, they would still beat you up. What you talking about?
No, for real. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Nah, for real.
One time, y'all,
a couple of them.
I'm gonna give y'all another example. So one time I was talking to where was I? I think I was in a store. We was in Whole Foods or something, and I had went on one aisle to get something. He had went on another aisle to get something, and I ran into one of my old friends who is now a multimillionaire with his businesses and stuff. So I'm like, hey, let's connect. Like, I want to introduce you to somebody. I'm talking about my dude. I'm like, yeah, he's actually in here running on the other aisle. My dude walk around the corner, y'all. It ain't no, what's up, baby? Who's your friend? What the fuck you doing talking to this nigga? Damn, this could have been the mayor. You don't know who this could have been. But his whole point was, his point was, what can he do for you? And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? You know, you never know what a person can do. Like, it's about relationships. It's not about money. That's how I knew it was time for me to go, because when he told me that I can do whatever you need me to do. You don't need no nigga for shit. That's how I knew it was time for me to go. Because it's controlling. Like, that's controlling. This could be a person that could, give you a endorsement deal on something. You never know what we could possibly do. But he plugged the fuck in, and you just made me mess up a relationship because you came over here on that hot shit. I don't like hot shit. Like, if you can't, that's when I was talking about the whole, like, FaceTime me first before, you go crazy. Then if I don't answer the phone after about 4 or 5 FaceTimes, then you feel me, go with your move. But it's different when it comes to, like, relationships. I believe that relationships are more important than money, because the money can come and go, but that relationship with that person, let's say you get fucked up and you down to $0, but your relationship with that person was A1 and respectable, they might fuck with you. You just never know. Like, relationships are important, no matter the case.
I agree with that.
Now, with that dude, your friend that you said got into the multi-millions, was his appearance like,
I mean,
he done stepped into some bread? Because
of
niggas be
course.
feeling insecure about that shit too. They see a nigga that's well grown, got some, you know what I'm saying, nice ass clothes.
He just had on
probably in
sweats,
shape.
y'all. He had on sweats, black t-shirt. He had his chains on, and he had on some nice ass Amiris. I remember the outfit from head to toe because the outfit was hard. I ain't gonna lie, but that's what he had on. That's what he had on. And when my nigga came around that corner, he was like, and then he was like, "Yo, I know you. Like you da 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 da." He was like, "Fuck all that." Like he didn't give a fuck about. because. But I had to look and see. I like to see both sides when dealing with something.
Yeah.
He is used to his old females fucking with his homeboys and fucking with their friends and then lying about it, saying they just friends, they just that. But when you're dealing with a person that ain't gave you no reason to do that, you can't bring your old baggage into this new relationship because that's gonna run me off.
Yep.
I ain't gonna want shit to do with you. And that's how I look at it. Like if you can't be with me present and what we got going on, and you keep bringing up shit you used to go through. Every woman is not the same. Just like every man is not the same. I don't feel like all men cheat. I don't feel like all men cheat.
I don't know what you're talking about, but you gotta heal, dog.
Do,
you gotta
for
get
sure.
away from around them niggas. And then also, I hear niggas be like, homeboys be fucking a girl. So one, niggas be talking to about 6 females and think that all of them are off limits. Let me just give you some code, gang. Like, you get to take one off the market. That's it. This is my lady. All your niggas understand it. That's untouchable.
Mm-hmm.
When niggas be talking to 6 hoes and think ain't nobody finna touch all of them, and it just don't work like that.
It don't.
Then your feelings be hurt when you feel like you ain't the one. You feel me? But yeah, besides that, you gotta heal, gang. I don't even know, but you gotta heal, bro.
For real.
Trying to regulate movement.
Yeah.
Like responding like that to even the approach. Like a nigga like me will walk up, smack bang on the ass, like, who is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, just come at it respectable.
And shake his hand with the same hand.
Yeah.
Like, what's good, gang? Like,
For real.
But I think what it is too is guys don't be thinking that girls ignore guys until they become the one that they got to ignore. Like you don't think I be out here ignoring niggas until I'm done with you and you see how I'm ignoring you, and that's big to me. Like they be like, you don't be out here ignoring niggas. Okay, until you got to be the one I got to ignore. And then you're going to be like, why you ain't texting me, but you DMing, messaging from block pages and all type of shit. Email. Oh, man, it's the email for me, baby. Like, no, now you see I be ignoring niggas because now you one of them. Like, stop playing with me. WhatsApp.
Go find a way.
Facts. But I believe what's meant to be will be. And maybe, people break away from each other because they need that time to heal and they need that time to grow within themselves. I don't believe that when you get out of one relationship and then you hop into another one, you had time to heal from the previous trauma. So you're bringing that old baggage into what you're doing now, which is fucked up for that person that's trying to love you properly.
Facts.
Ain't nothing more fucked up than a man that's not loved properly. No bullshit. No bullshit.
I feel like I had a conversation about that the other day too, and it's probably been about a year now since I've been out of my last relationship. Relationship was 5 years, never been in a relationship that long. But I was trying to explain to her that I wasn't ready just to jump into something again. Like I'm still, like you said, I'm still trying to get myself healed, give myself time to heal from the past, the previous shit. And like women, y'all ass. She was like, I don't feel like you should feel like that and just block your blessings and just, and I'm like, I'm sitting here telling you.
Mm-hmm.
feel like you should feel like that.
I feel like that's where women. I feel like no, I really do feel like
bro.
that's where women mess up.
How you gonna tell me?
But you
like
can't do that. You have to be accountable for that man's feelings because y'all have feelings too, and most women don't understand that. They feel like it's just their way or the highway, and it's not like that.
You're not hearing me.
Mm-hmm.
You're not hearing
Yeah,
me.
you're definitely not hearing me.
Yeah. Right.
And then even if that is the process, she can just wait. What was wrong with just waiting? I feel like a man is going to tell you what it is, especially if you're dealing with a man that know what he want and is at a point in life where he's tired of bullshit and games. It's a difference. It's definitely a difference. He going to tell you what he wants, just like I'm going to tell you what the fuck I want. If you can't do it, then don't come over here. I'm real big on a man being a man of God, because how can you, if I can't follow you with a blindfold on, I can't trust you. And I feel like I should be able to put my blindfold on and just hold your hand and we walk, because I know you're going to walk me down the right path. If I don't feel like that, I can't be with you. Like, it be something in my gut that be making me that I feel that. But it starts to come a time when, like, I'll be, like, this deep in the relationship, and then I'm hearing a conversation about marriage. Somebody asking me what my ring size is. I'm like, oh, shit, hold up, let me back up. Like, let me really sit here and evaluate this person, because a lot of shit I've been letting slide because of the shit you've been through. But it's certain shit you can't let slide because, hey, I might want a family with you one day, but I see how you treat this person, XYZ.
Why you let it slide then?
So this is the thing. I can't.
Red flags looking like 6 flags.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say it was red flags, but it was more so like, I'm not a parent. So I don't know how certain parents treat their kids. I don't know how, so it's certain things that if I don't know how to deal with things like that, I sit back and watch to see how you deal with things like that. And then when I try to give you my input on the situation and you tell me to stay in my lane, that these not my kids, I know that we're not going to work. Because if I see that you're not doing the right parenting towards those kids or doing something that you need to do towards those kids, I'm going to fall back, because I want a family with you. Is this how you going to fucking treat me when we get a family? But it's just kind of like, I look at shit like that. I look at everything around the board. A baby keep a man and it don't.
I just feel like stuff like that is a red flag. Like, it should be a red flag. You identify right away that a nigga is not a daddy. He ain't like, and especially if he's not showing up regularly.
Well, you just have to put that into account when you're dealing with somebody that is busy. Like, people, like, it's just certain, I say this because certain people's times don't equip with certain things. I'm trying not to say what I'm trying to say. We'll talk about this later, but it's just like, it's certain time frames for people to be able to focus on. Let's just say that this is that person's career or this is their blah, blah, blah. Sometimes this person may be at practice from 6 a.m. to 8 o'clock at night, but then when he get home, all he want to do is go to sleep. So it's like, what time do you have for your kid? What time do you have? So it's just kind of like, I wanted to wait until we got together and got them together to see how a person acts towards, because it'd be a lot, especially when your whole family is dependent on you. When this one job that you do, it's a lot. So it's kind of like, I try to be the peacemaker a lot. Like, I'm going to go get the kid. You don't need to know I'm going to go get the kid, but I'm finna go get her so she can go to the game, or you just never know. Like, but then once I get them, I see how you react. Then I go, I act accordingly. But I try not to judge a person just off of just one encounter, because you never know what that person might encounter that day, what they're dealing with, So I just I watch before I act. And that was what it was. And I got my own bag. So it's a little different to a person that don't got their own bag. When a woman is bringing nothing to the table, like nothing at all, she just feeding off of him, then she gonna bend. She gonna let him cheat. She gonna do whatever. I was doing this shit without you. You're adding value. You're adding financial. You're adding that side of the board. But when it comes to how you talk to me, like I'm old school. I got an old soul. But I like when my dude open my car door. I like when he open my doors. I like when he bring me flowers. I like what's the word I'm looking for? I like no, it's another word. It's definitely a gentleman, but I like when you show me rather than, because it's not about the money. If it was about the money, then I will let you do anything that you want to do. I will let you go cheat on me. I will let you not answer the phone. I will let you not share your location. I will let you get away with a lot of shit. But it's like, because I have my own bag. I remember he told me, he said, I'm scared of you. Why? He said, because you don't need me. And that was, when he said that to me, I was like, damn, like, you right. Like, I don't need you. I want you. It's a difference. I don't need you. I want you. So when it comes to
Man, what?
it was just, I think what he meant was like, I'm so like such a go-getter myself, I can have $0. Because there's been times where I open up my bank account and that motherfucker negative 800, whatever the case may be. But tomorrow it's not gonna be like that because I'm finna go sell a drink. I'm finna go sell a charger. I'm finna go do like I'm a hustler. So it was like what he meant by that was you're a go-getter. You gonna make it by any means. He said I'm scared of that because he's never encountered that before. So it's a difference between a want and a need. I don't need a man. I want one. So it's a difference. It's a difference. It is. When you run across a woman that need a man, she need him to pay her bills. She need him to do all this other shit. Like, it's a lot.
I don't think men want nobody who need them.
Now, honestly, some men do, though. Some men want a woman that gotta need them. And I think that I would say this. This is for a majority of your men that have a lot of money. They don't want to deal with a woman that comes with her own shit because it comes with this too if you ain't doing what you need to do. The woman that needs you, I know from experience, that's the only reason I'm saying this, a woman that needs you, she not going to do this. She going to let you do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Disrespect. I feel like this and like being competitive is disrespect. Like, yo, like, what are we even doing this for? Like, why are you barking at me?
You got to agree to disagree.
I feel like you barking at me.
Because you're not going to agree to everything.
No, you're not. But that don't mean that. No, women definitely expect men to read their mind and to just know. Women expect men to just know. I shouldn't have to tell you to do this. Why the fuck shouldn't you? Like,
okay, so speak on what you, okay, so you mean like certain shit. I'm like, I shouldn't have to tell you to take the fucking trash out. You should see that the trash is full, take that shit out. It's just certain shit that I just feel like is a man's duty. Like that I shouldn't have to, that's just men morals. Like when you see the fucking trash, take that shit out. Why I gotta be like, baby, can you take the trash out? You walk past the shit just like I do.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm a. So,
you gonna leave it right there?
So, nah, I don't leave it right there. I don't leave it right there. That's what I'm saying. It's like for real. Like again, a nigga like me, bro. What is it? 168 hours in the week. I pull 40 of the 9 to 5. I'm also in my gym probably 7 hours a day too. In the morning, and then sometimes in the evening. Feel me? So I'm pulling probably about 90 to 100 hours a week.
Mm-hmm.
And that ain't including like meetings. You know what I mean? Actually brainstorming ideas, getting on the call with my marketing team, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So for real, sometimes I may get home at 8, 9 o'clock. I ain't thinking about that trash. Like I done came in this bitch, took these clothes off, threw them straight in the washer, and went upstairs, showered, and got in bed. It ain't that like, and then you done got up that was there the day before, and you done got up the next morning, that she's still there. You like, this motherfucker, like, it ain't that I don't give a fuck. It's just like for real, I've been tired. I ain't even paid attention to this shit. Like, but just tell me, it's 30 steps.
Just say.
Outside. It's 30.
Just say, hey, can you take the trash out?
I just,
like, babe, can you take that? Like, babe, can you grab that trash before you run out the door?
no, facts. I agree with shit like that. Yeah, no, I agree with shit like that. What I mean by that is, I just feel like just because you have so much going on outside, that don't mean you neglect when you come home. Yeah. Like that's like if I'm out working all day, but then you come home, you like, I don't smell shit. Like, what we eating? Oh, baby, I was tired of shit today. Like, sometimes that may happen, but but just me as the person that I am, I make time when I get home. I make time for in home, and I feel like my dudes should do the same. Yeah. And that's just like if you know what I'm saying. Like you just should. I feel like there needs to be a separation between outside and home.
Man, this is our first episode with a woman on here. And I'm liking this conversation. We're going to have to bring you back for a part 2, Jay, for real. Man. Yeah, we appreciate you coming on here for sure, giving a lot of insights from the woman's side. We appreciate that, but definitely want to get a part 2 with you, for real. That's gonna be fire. But man, leave the people with, you know what I'm saying, something before you leave us. Let them know where to find you, and you know what I'm saying, what they can look out for next.
Again, you can find me on all platforms. I am J-Love, so I-am Jilove. And really just ain't really like look out for nothing. I really just kind of want to leave y'all with, don't let a person try to define who you are. You are who you are, and be that person to the best of your ability. And don't let a motherfucker feel like they can make you sweat. It is what it is. So, yeah, that's it.
Talk to them. Another Elevated Podcast. We out, baby.